The Mississippi State women's basketball season is underway with the launch of fall camp. And expectations are sky high once again for Vic Schaefer and company. Lady Bulldogs were able to represent the U.S. of A. over the summer in the World University Games, something that Schaefer said had its positives and its negatives, and it's affecting the way he's had to coach his team up this summer and into the fall.
We had a great experience this summer, and certainly that was beneficial for us. We practiced in June like it was January. And so that's good and bad. It's good in that we were able to get, 4 weeks of extra workouts in and then go compete against some really good teams over in the World University game. But you got to be careful about, especially with these freshmen, about wearing them out too soon. So that's why we sent them home for the second summer session and let them kind of get their legs back underneath them before we got started again here in the fall.
The exhibition season on November the 4th against Lubbock Christian. Ole Miss Rebels will put their 11-game win streak on the line tomorrow night when they visit 22nd-ranked Missouri. Rebels are one of 2 teams undefeated in the conference and sit a half game behind Kentucky for the top spot. But a win tomorrow could vault them into the driver's seat in the SEC. Tip time set for 7 o'clock on the SEC Network.
It's going to be a challenge, so hopefully we can just kind of keep this consistency. That's something that we've preached since day one, is consistency, belief that we can win. And right now it's just a great feeling where we're at, but there's a long way to go. And our team knows that, and we got to keep winning to have an opportunity to be playing in the postseason.
Braves are headed back to Atlanta after a 5-4 loss to the Cardinals on Monday. Shane Green got himself out of a jam at the bottom of the 9th. Cards needed just one extra frame, though, to get to Julio Teheran, who came on in relief in the bottom of the 10th. Yadier Molina sending one deep to left. A walk-off sac fly is how it goes down. Colton Wong scores from third. A series-deciding Game 5 is going to be held tomorrow at SunTrust Park. First pitch is scheduled for 4:02.
There's so many things that go on during the course of a game that you can go back, but we got to come out Wednesday and get ready to win a game. It's going to be great. I mean, it's Game 5s, Game 7s. These are win or go home. So we'll be ready. I've been thinking about the game calling, so things I would go back and do different, but we'll be ready for Game 5.
Zion Williamson looked the part for New Orleans Pelicans team, clicking on all cylinders offensively. And last night's preseason rout of the Hawks, Zion threw down 3 thunderous dunks, scored 16 points on 6 of 13 shooting. He also added 7 rebounds and 3 assists for the Pels, who will play their second preseason game tomorrow up in Chicago. Joey Logano and the rest of the NASCAR Cup Series Championship hopefuls will head to Talladega this Sunday for the 1000bulbs.com 500. Defending series champion Logano does not currently occupy a spot into the next round of the postseason after a rough weekend in Delaware. Logano's past success at Talladega includes 3 wins at the track, but it's considered the wild card race of the playoff second round. Keys to winning there: fast car, great spotter, and a lot of luck at a track where it's just a 50-50 chance to just finish the race. 29-year-old welcomes the pressure that comes with the playoffs and is confident in his team and where they're at.
Well, obviously winning the championship last year was very special, and it's been an amazing ride ever since, but that was last year. And we are so focused in right now on how do we win the 2019 championship. And, we're in a decent spot to be able to try to accomplish the same thing we did last year.